Welcome to Meanspiration. I'm Annie Letterman. I'm here with Peggy O'Leary, my dear friend. I just want to let you know this episode is sponsored by the College of Santa Fe. My college that went out of business. Yeah, that's right. My college went out of business after 8 years of undergrad. I have no fucking college. There's nothing there. There's a bank. There's a bank there.
Also, who keeps their graduation robe?
My mommy sent it to me. I don't know. I didn't even know. I honestly barely it took so long for me to graduate.
Didn't they call you? They were like, it's going to be over.
They did.
So I got to write a piece of paper.
I got a message on Facebook from my art teacher, and she was like, the school's going out of business. You have all these incompletes. You have 2 weeks to finish them.
Oh, my God.
And then I did it. And did it matter? Absolutely fucking not. All right, this is Peggy O'Leary. Peggy O'Leary is a stand-up comedian. We call her a squat comic. She gets down. She's a squat and pointer.
I love a squat and point.
If you see her, you'll know. You'll see what I'm talking about. She's got the thighs to keep it going, too, if you know what I mean. You can tell she squats.
Oh, maybe that's why my calves are also hurting. I did squat
on hairy? That's why your calves are hairy?
Did I say hairy? I thought I said sore.
You definitely didn't say sore. I don't know that you said hairy. Peggy has a way
sweating.
with words.
I am sweating out the alcohol from last night.
Peggy
just got to LA.
Listen, you don't have to have it covering your beautiful face. Peggy's got a good mouth. Do you want to tell people what people have said to your mouth?
People are always like, you should be a mouth model.
Like a lot. More than one person has said that to her. That's fucking psychotic. It's a crazy thing to say to someone.
But it is my only gift, sucking dick.
Wow. Welcome, Peggy's parents. Welcome, Peggy's family. I just want to say hello to the O'Learys. I love you.
The idea that my
and the
dad...
Fragiolis.
Fragiolis.
The Fagiolis. The raviolis. Listen. Peggy. Okay, Peggy and I were old roommates. We're best friends, old roommates, comedy buddies. We've been through a lot. Do you want to talk about when we first met?
So we met in improv class.
So I want to come out to you guys as someone that did improv. This is actually really embarrassing. You guys that did improv.
And and even better than that, it was a one-day workshop for all females.
Okay, so that I didn't remember. So that means we did improv and it wasn't enough. The one class wasn't enough. We're like, let's pay extra because we got to know what it's like to be a woman in improv.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it's like. I dated my teacher. That's a me too.
Yeah.
He was fun though.
Yeah, that wasn't the teacher we had. We had Shannon O'Neill.
Oh, Shannon O'Neill's fun. I tried to date her, but apparently she's straight. Who knew? A woman teaching only women in improv. I assumed I'd be fisting her by the end of it.
Thought that was a requirement.
But
I think the best is it really takes you back to 2008 or 2009 because Annie is fresh off the boat from Santa Fe in her...
just moved to New York.
Her cowboy boots and tiny jean shorts and like an oversized flannel. I mean, like a caricature of what girls dressed in 2008.
Now, let me explain to you what was happening to me when I left Santa Fe. I was working at a restaurant called The Cowgirl where you had to wear... It wasn't embarrassing enough that you were a waitress. You also had to dress up like a fucking cowgirl. So I had to wear a cowboy hat. I had to wear cowboy boots, and you had to wear a shirt with yokes on it. So I had like all these like cowboy shirts. And honestly, look at these guys.
But why did you keep wearing it? It wasn't a requirement to wear it after.
In Santa Fe, I was a 12. Like, I was fucking drop dead gorgeous in Santa Fe. I was like the hottest thing Santa Fe had ever seen. Then I moved out of Santa Fe, and I was like, I look different from everyone. I'm filled with Jaeger and jizz. I was like probably 40 pounds heavier than I am now. I honestly thought I was a runway model. I was
You were always very hot, but I do remember being like, woo, that white girl's got a tiny stomach and giant thighs.
The Jaeger went to my thighs and clit. That's for a later question.
Also, I can't believe Jaeger was your drink of choice. That
Jaeger,
really
Sambuca. I like any sort of like licoricey medicine. I would call it my medicines. I'm like, my medicines. I don't know why I'm holding a shot glass because I got it from out of a pint. I used to hook up with this one bartender and they had a Jaeger machine at Willie's, this old fucking bar that no longer exists, and he would give me pints of them.
I love that.
A pint of Jaeger. Peggy and I are both from Philly. Now, what Peggy was wearing, first of all, I don't know if I came in late or Peggy just started the class early.
I think I came in late.
Peggy busted into my life. Like, I don't know how it happened, but it wasn't like, I wasn't like looking at her from afar. Like, she was in my face somehow. Her hair was so blonde. Like, it was so like, it was like the lightest part of this, the whole, frizzy blonde, like crazy. She was wearing a trucker hat, and
I was wearing a Von Dutch pink trucker hat.
She was wearing a pink trucker hat, and I think you had a flannel. Honestly, around her waist. I honestly feel like you were wearing a very similar outfit than what you're wearing right now.
But I also just love it. Like we were that like
So
we got
loud.
like dressed up for like I wore
trying to
a
meet chicks.
stylized hat.
trying
No,
to get
I know
some
why we
improv
liked
puss.
each other because we did like this stupid game where you're in the circle and like you just go out and it's specifically for women. You go out in the middle and you just scream what you're upset about. And I went out and I want to be able to rape somebody. And then you went out.
Look at you now.
I know.
Oh my God, she rapes all the time.
Yeah, thank
but we're
you.
girls, we can.
Yeah. And then you came out and said something like nobody else was saying sexual stuff. And then you came out and like doubled that. And then Shannon came out and was like, and it doesn't have to be sexual, ladies. And we were both like,
you know what, Shannon?
Yes,
I know
it
you're
can.
watching. Fuck you, all right? I'm sick of your fucking shit. Well, we're always being judged on being hoes. We're from Philly. We wear hoops. This is like what we do.
yeah.
They judged us like we were trying. I don't like when people are like, you're being edgy. I'm not being edgy, bitch. I was born on the edge, bitch. I was born in Wyncote, on the edge of the city in the suburbs, okay? It was dangerous. There were trees. The wind would blow. Yo, some girl I used to ride horses with, her dad died. A tree fell on him. Do you know how dangerous the mean streets of fucking Wyncote
I
are?
can't believe you rode horses. Also, is my chin just so big? Why do I keep hitting the mic?
Because it's in your face, you dyke. Can you bleep out that word? Thank you.
No, keep it.
Listen.
No.
Okay. Peggy. What else?
Wait. Talking about that, this Philly comic recently just said that he's like, I don't want to listen to a second episode of your podcast because it's called Peggy Got Her Mojo Back because the first episode's about how sad I am because I haven't gotten dick. And then he's like, I don't want to listen to it because I just don't like when you talk about yourself like that. I was like, I love fucking. What do you mean? It's
Peggy
so
just starts crying. Peggy, I'm so glad you're here. When you do this, it's so upsetting. There's something so condescending about people being like, oh, like,
want
go
you to
fuck
know who you
yourself.
are.
Suckle my fucking shaft, bitch. Anyway, I talked about this on one of my podcasts, but Joey Coco Diaz was once like, he was like, don't dress like that. Because, I'll wear like backwards hats and my sunglasses all the time and stuff. Just like dress like I'm on mushrooms. That's my look though. My look is she on mushrooms? That's what I like.
Yeah, I will say you really embraced color since moving to LA. When you went from girl in cowboy boots to the next time I saw you, we were doing stand up and you would only wear all black.
I caught the depression. I quit drinking and I went, oh my God, I've been sad this whole time. There's no alcohol to hide the fear. Oh no. But yeah, no, we went through some phases. I'll post some pictures of me in the cowboy boots. You guys will see.
We definitely fell in love with each other for hate speech.
Hate speeching. Peggy and I lived together. We lived on 23 Kingsland Ave in Brooklyn. We were across from
it was
a sexual
like deviant jail.
It was like where you go if you had a drug problem, but your drug was raping women.
Yeah.
I had no clue. I was like walking around in my cowboy boots like, oh my God.
I know my boyfriend at the time, who was a bad guy, he was the one who figured it out. He's like, you guys do know that is a bunch of fucking just pervy pervs? And I was like, no.
No clue. Jose, our landlord, fuck you. I remember once my room, first of all, we shared a door. So we called it what do we say, W word?
The W word, yeah.
The W word walkway.
Anymore,
we can't say it anymore, but you know what it is. It was a very important genre in my life. It's very frustrating.
It's very frustrating because that's specific. I just stuttered so much.
We got fucking Elmer Fudd over here.
That's my type of men.
That's what I like.
I don't know how to know. I'm like, what am I supposed to say? Urban skateboarders?
Can we listen, I'm going to say it and then he's going to bleep it. Do you mind saying that?
He's not listening.
Anthony's Googling. No, he's just, Anthony,
is this a running bit? I feel like this is your running bit where you just like to text other people to make Annie feel bad about herself, which I love.
Were you texting Allie?
It's a fun bit.
Were you texting Allie? Your other podcast? Your other podcast? I'm just kidding. I love Allie.
2 girls not enough for you? You need a fucking third one to be texting?
What's going on? What's going on?
Ooh,
what's happening? Is everyone okay? Is the family
that.
okay? Because it must be a family emergency. Must be a family emergency. If we say the W word, will you bleep it out or should we just not say it?
What W word?
It's the same as the N word, but with a W?
No, I'm not gonna. No.
He's not bleeping it out, so we'll just say W word.
That's not a bad word.
Well, it's been. I've been told I'm not allowed to say it anymore. It's
Who
very
told you?
upsetting. I don't know.
Beforehand?
No, but just someone that I people.
Listen, we're trying to get on SNL. We're from Philly, so shame.
Wait, no, we decided to call it the W word because we
talked about it ahead of time because we had the Wigger Walkway. I'm just saying it. We had the Wigger Walkway. We had a railroad apartment. We shared a door, and we would just pass them back and forth. We just toss them back. I'd be like,
but you know what? It's specific. We have similar taste in men, but they're like slightly off. Like you like a skateboardery more side.
I used to, no more. I dated a rollerblader for 3 years, and I really got it out of my system. Wow, did I get it out of my system? His 30th birthday.
Was that a roller skating park?
No, it was at an elementary school. Me and his mom went to film him do tricks on the rails at the elementary school. It's like
this was I was older
than him. Right? This was he turned 30. I was 33.
That's recent. That's
36
really sad.
3 years ago.
He was hot though, at least.
He was a cutie, huh? Yeah. He had a skinny head, though.
Yeah, you like him skinny.
Listen, he had a skinny head. I'm going to post a picture of us. I'll blur his face. Poor guy. He just needs to, he needs me out of his life forever. He left. He left for good. This is the only relationship I've had where they were like, goodbye forever. Yeah. And it was funny, too, because he was the one I invested so much in, because for some reason I just thought we would, be friends forever, and then just nothing. And I learned from that, break up with them when you want to break up with them. Don't fucking... Anyway. Mm-hmm. He had his head was so skinny. My head is so wide that it was we cannot be together. The Lord did not want us together.
You have to stand 10 feet behind
I did.
him.
I will post that picture. I had a picture where it was I was back here and we're so it looked like we were kissing because it was just unbelievable. He was cursed and I was cursed on opposite ends. But one time he sent me a picture of a giant Amazon truck.
I can't believe his mom went too. All of it is sad to me. I'm sorry.
Well, also listen to this.
I don't like that we can see ourselves. I
like that part.
I feel like I look like I'm uncomfortable. No, I just feel like a lot of people...
Well, this will help you get comfortable.
Oh, gosh. She's always teaching me about comedy. It's a lot of showing your tiny tits. That is another thing. We both have tiny tits. I have a...
Her shirt says yes, girl, which I'm girl. I would rather say no boy than that.
I think it's funny. I think it's a pajama shirt too.
Well, I do like getting changing these. I have the shirt that says it said girls can, and I changed it to girls have cans. I was like, girls can? What the fuck? How are you explaining to your nieces what this means?
Yeah, girls can what? Not finish a sentence? That's not a sentence.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Girls can what? What's wrong with us? Anyway. So we went to Disneyland. And I don't like Disney World, Disneyland.
It sounds like you dated a 14-year-old.
I know, he was Arrested Development. He didn't have a father. Anyway, just like our friend over here.
Yeah.
Peggy and I exclusively hang out with guys that don't have dads. Do you have a dad, Anthony?
Yes, but no.
Wow.
Yeah, we like guys with daddy issues.
Oh my God, Anthony.
I don't have daddy issues, but he's definitely on heroin.
Oh my God, Anthony, that's so hot.
That is so hot.
Anthony's getting so hot.
I just got so turned on
We're
by
going to
that.
slide off this fucking chair.
I hate, people always make that joke. I really hate it.
I used to say it all the time.
I know.
They stole it from me.
Yeah.
I started it.
No, I know. Ooh, I love a guy who doesn't have a dad. You know?
I'll
be your daddy.
One of my good friends, I'm not going to say her name because she actually is a professional, but she's a therapist, and she says, she's always pointing out patterns and stuff. She's like, every guy you've ever been with since I've known you has not had a dad.
Huh.
I'm like, oh, I want to be their papa. I'm like, let me be your papa. Have you heard my joke when I put my glasses on?
I don't think any of them have the same thing.
I role played that I'm their dad and was like, I'm your dad. Have you heard that joke? I'm your dad. I'm very disappointed in you.
Turn around, let me smack you.
Making this mess all over your papa's chest. Clean it up. But anyway, so we went to Disneyland or World or wherever the fuck the one is here. It's like, if you know which one it is, you're a fucking white trash loser. And I was already saying that before she did that. So you guys know that's really how I feel. I wasn't doing it to hurt her. She stepped into the role of someone that should be hurt by what I said. If you're not special needs or a child, what's going on here? You were molested. If you fucking, and I was molested, but not into liking children's things. They were so and I kind of understand groups of people going on mushrooms.
I feel like you did stop growing at that age. You were still a teenage girl.
Yeah, but I was fun.
I was
already
molested
a fun
at
14-year-old.
to be.
I was a fun 14-year-old. I got diddled a little.
You cannot
I got
pick
a little
your phone
diddle
up
too.
when we're talking about her
I
molestation.
got a little diddle.
you
He's heard
piece
it
of
so
shit.
much. One of the reviews on my podcast, is 1 star, and they go, I just have a question. Were you molested? I like want to be mad, but it's so funny. But they erased it. I think maybe they actually still listen and they heard me talk about it. But it was funny,
should've
but
kept
I'm
it up.
glad. No, don't keep up a 1 star. You can give me 5 stars and insult me.
Yeah, that's
if you want to listen, also, please rate my podcast. Please subscribe
Sound
to
like you
it.
said, please rape my podcast.
Rape my podcast. And by rape it, watch it so many times until it says no and you just keep going. It's fun. I'm learning. Look at my friends. You didn't maybe even know who Peggy was before this, and now you're gonna be obsessed
I
with
mean,
her.
I like that you have to insult me while doing it. We get
I think we're
it.
being
I'm not
You
an
live in
Instagram
Philly.
thirst trap.
My
Remember
Instagram's
when you
funny.
hated men?
Wait, I know. I deleted all the stuff.
I know.
I talked about it on Rogan. It's embarrassing. They call it Trump delusion. There's some like thing that Trumpy people call it, like Trump derangement.
I remember
or
you
something.
called me and you were like, "Can you believe it?" I was like, "I've been a feminist probably the whole time."
Okay, first of all, you're not a feminist, you stupid bitch. That felt.
Well,
by the way,
first of
guys,
all-
nothing's felt more powerful than smacking her glasses with my fucking
that were
fake
broken
sword.
yesterday.
Listen, Peggy has a companion, a life companion. She's a life partner. Ryan Foster, he's a comedian.
Yes, and he's my co-host and my life partner.
He's her co-host, her life partner. There's something weird going on. I don't know.
Everybody says it, but he is a girl, and I fuck a lot of dudes.
That's so...
He's too tall.
Peggy, this is
Who
your
wants
chance
to
to
fuck-
show people the world, your world, and you're like, I fuck a lot of guys. It's just really sad to see you like
I
this.
really get upset.
Peggy.
I've never been DM'd. It's a big thing. I don't get it. I have a great mouth. Someone DM me. Not
Whoa,
a dick pic,
wait,
but I know I'm
wait,
gonna
wait.
get so much weird.
You guys,
stuff.
listen. I'm not into unsolicited dick pics, but she asked for them. You have to send them.
I did not.
Can I just tell you that I got a request to send dick pics? Like someone went, can I please send you a dick pic?
It's kind of nice.
It was the nicest thing I've ever received on the internet.
But here's my thing. I was like, I get it because it's like their thing they want to show to the world. But I've never fucked a dude because I was like, I just can't wait to see that dick. You know? I'm like, get
Yeah.
inside of me. That's in any way.
Well, I used to have a
Can we
joke
cut all
about
this
this.
out?
I used to have a joke about where I was like,
I hope
was
my
like,
family is watching.
I hate how dicks look, so that's why I hide them inside myself all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, listen, guys. What were we talking about? Disneyland. Go to Disneyland with this motherfucker, okay? His parents, his sister comes. They're not kidding. It's not like let's take mushrooms.
They don't have
and
like
go.
nieces and nephews. It's not
There's
like
no kids.
That's
They
so
just don't have a
upsetting.
dad. Well, I guess his sister had a dad, but anyway. So we're going, and I go with them, and I'm like, I already wanted to break up with them for like 2 years before that.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, we're at Disneyland. I'm like, oh my God. And I was like, I'll just forget this day. I just kept making sure like everything was like soft and dull. Like I wasn't doing anything like exciting because I didn't want the memory to stick in my brain.
And
So
now
then,
it's on a podcast.
no, wait. Then I pick up a turkey leg, which I know is risky because turkey legs are fun. But I was like, I'll just have a turkey leg. And I bite into it and my phone blows up and everyone's like, Robin Williams is dead. And I was like, no, I'm going to remember this forever. Oh no. So now it's like a monumental memory in my
Oh
fucking
man,
life.
turkey legs and memories just because of Robin.
Wait, can I just say that Ryan is over on the couch making faces like he is in a full blackout. What's going on? Uber? But why are you looking at
he's
us?
Probably
and we're looking
watching
at a
it.
phone
He's
thing?
probably watching news. I mean, every morning I'll be like, "What are you doing?" He's like looking at nudes. I'm like, Jesus, I don't even just lie
Looking
to
at
me.
nudes that were sent to you or nudes online?
Yeah.
I'm not just Googling news.
Listen,
That's
Ryan,
porn.
let's talk about Ryan for a second. Ryan's attractive. He can't get over it. His personality's not great. But he's like last night I heard him go, I could get her about someone. Yes, Ryan. Yes, you
He
did.
did not say that.
You
No,
didn't say
you
you
did
would.
get-
you
you
didn't
did.
say you would. You have a girlfriend. You're being a good boyfriend. But you were like, I could. And it's like,
No, we everywhere we go, we were arguably we could be a couple. Either people think that we've been married for years, or I leave to go to the bathroom and I come back and he's like, that girl just gave me your number. I'm like, these little skanks just coming up when I'm come in front of me. If you're not scared of me,
it is fun when when it happens to you though. Like it is a little bit
nobody
funny.
respects me. Aw.
A lady walking her dog. You can't hear him because he's not mic'd. He said a lady walking her
his
dog.
I swear to God, went pussy first. Like, spread her legs open and just.
I
went
just want
pussy
you to hear
first.
that she did say a lady walking his dog. Peggy is absolutely one of them. We call her a wordsmith because we call her a Smith word because she's never said words correctly in her life.
It's 95% of my jokes are just there are mishappenings.
She's so smart, but you'd never know. She's so smart. That's what's fun about getting to know Peggy. You're like, she's brilliant.
Just doesn't really.
It never comes out right. She's so smart.
And on paper, I'm not smart. It's like, I was a cheerleader. I went to Catholic school. I love the Eagles. It's like, well, this dumb fucking bitch.
Peggy's first sets were like her scrambling over words and then going, fuck you! Like so mad at everyone else because she fucked it up. It was funny though.
I would say that a lot of them are. Like,
how do you say the word croissant?
Croissant.
Good. What if that's the one time you were really good at it?
I was like croissant.
Croissant.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have a friendship like that too where I'm good friends with a guy but people do that to him with me and it's fucking hilarious. He's just like, what if I was your boyfriend? Like they'll just come up and aggressively. It's very fun.
Yeah. I mean, I get fucking hit on. Don't get me wrong. Fuck you guys.
Nobody hits on her. I'm just kidding. Everyone does, and they're about to in your DMs.
Well, I'm also one of those people.
Peggy gets hit on. People say shit to Peggy that's inappropriate.
Well, I'm always like, what was that guy's deal? And Ryan's always like, they weren't fighting with you. They were flirting with you. I was like, no, he was like challenging me. And he's like, nope, I don't think you know what flirting is.
I never know that either. I'm always like, why do you keep staring at me?
I know, that was like, last night, I was like, why does everyone keep looking at me? And he's like, because we're in a bar and you're a girl.
You keep saying, put dicks in me. Anyway.
I'm doing great. I wasn't molested. I think that's why I'm not as famous of a comic
Something
yet.
has happened to you.
Yeah, I was fucking fat by the time I was 14.
Peggy, this is what's so funny about Peggy, okay? Peggy lost all this weight and then became like, she came into the world that we all come into when we're 14 when she was 25. And was like, the Arrested Development was like unacceptable. Like, you'd ask her advice and she would literally be like, I don't know, do you want to go, like, maybe take them ice skating? Like, she would talk to you like you were in middle school. It was like, yeah, she is. She's like, it's like her 4th year dating is what it's like.
I say that was not, like, I didn't get to fucking. It's like I got dropped into the NBA without having played like high school or college basketball.
WNBA, you fucking les.
Yeah, I would.
Peggy doesn't understand when you have broad shoulders.
And you
ladies'
can tell,
legs.
I don't know where to go with them.
Me too. My childbearing, my football shoulders.
I love football. Okay.
Peggy loves sports. We got it.
It's really just football, but that's another thing. Ryan gets so mad at me. He's like, "Oh no, you love everything about sports." I was like, "Never said that. It's mostly just the Eagles."
Ryan, let's talk about Ryan one more second. Peggy, why don't you tell your Uber story? Ryan's trouble.
Ryan and I are very similar. We have no self-control.
They're both 6'5". Very aggressive.
He has 6
deep
abs.
voices.
I have 1. Yeah. People don't know which one's the girl, which one's the boy. He's arguably prettier than me. We share the same face moisturizer.
It's Astroglide. Keep going.
And also, he drinks vodka sodas. I drink beer and whiskey, but yesterday he was drinking beer and whiskey and turns into a real Northeast piece of shit when he drinks beer all day long.
We're all from Philly. You have to understand, like, we're like garbage people. Like, it just comes with
Even the rich people are garbage.
Trash. We're trash. We're trash. Avery's the eggs. Avery there.
You went shit on my shingle. It's really fucking good, Ari. Yeah, what are you looking at, huh?
Go to your room. Did you go to your room?
Home.
Go home to your room.
Yeah, I'm getting a Wawa. Wait, so listen, I have picked many a fights in a bar. So Ryan and I both kind of know when one or the other. We usually go take turns who's going to be the one in a fighting mood. Stop. I know it's going to be so much worse because you're staring at me and Ryan's on the couch laughing at me.
I'm not judging you, but they are.
Okay, well, fucking
no, they love you. They fucking love you, Peggy.
Just like my catchphrase. Fuck my sucking dick. Okay?
Isn't that so fucking funny? She yelled that at a show once. She said, fuck my sucking dick. Hashtag.
Woo woo. So we're at that time where we're both kind of fighting for no reason. I've already jumped out of one of our Ubers.
I need to start drinking again if this story is going to keep going this long. We got to listen. Wrap it up. punch it up. I'm just kidding. I'm just keep looking for it because I can feel her eyes looking at me. I'm just kidding. It's fine.
It's just like you can't.
It's just look at her.
Can't not
She's
talk
staring
for
at my
5
head.
minutes.
She's staring at my head.
It's like,
go. I'm gonna
like
stop talking.
insannies,
But why would
insannies.
you?
You
want to
hear my voice?
But why would you think your story should be 5 full minutes? But go.
It's not even been a
No,
minute.
I'm just kidding.
Look
I
at,
absolutely
look
love
at
you.
this. It's funny when I'm talking. Anthony listens. So
Because you yelled at him and you said to fuck your sucking dick.
I made him laugh, Annie. It's fine.
I've never done that. I don't know what this is. He's crying. I made him cry.
No, so we finally get into this cab, and Ryan thinks that the guy started Uber. Yes, got an Uber. He thinks the guy starts talking about boxing. I just think that there was something in the car that made they started talking about boxing, and Ryan and him. He had a broad opinion. A wrong opinion, yes.
I heard broad too.
He had a wrong opinion about
But it
boxing.
doesn't matter because they can't hear Ryan.
So
So
stupid. It was, he asked the same 3 questions, but the guy keeps looking back at me and I'm like, I'm sorry, sir. I'm like, we're just really drunk. I'm like, you know what? Pull over. Like, just let's pull over, whatever. Then the guy pulls over and goes like this. He was like Russian and Armenian. He's like, someone's going to kill you one day. And Ryan's like, oh, you don't think you're the first person? I'm like, how is this helping?
So they get in a fight. He goes, the Uber driver says to him, your mouth is going to get you killed one day.
Yeah, and then he looked me in my eyes and he's like, you're too nice of a lady to be stuck with a man like that. So then we get on Sunset Boulevard and I'm just full on yelling at the top of my lungs like, you're a fucking piece of shit. I can't believe this just fucking happened. Then today.
Wait, why were you mad about it? Because it was a conflict?
The guy it seemed like he was going to like pull
Report
over.
you or do something?
No, he was going to they were going to start fighting each other.
But how did it start? Do you remember? I know it started with a shot.
Yeah, they were talking about boxing, and then they just had the different opinions, and then it was so dumb. And then he just kept going, oh yeah, you still fight? Yeah, you can really tell you still fight. I'm like, what are you doing?
What did the Uber driver look like? Did he look strong?
He looked like a little pit bull, like a white pit bull, like the rapper.
Would he fuck you up, you think?
No.
Ryan's 6'5".
Ryan
it's like,
also
come
thinks
at
no
me,
one
bitch.
could fuck him up. And yet I have been able to pull you out of bars. So if I can do it, yeah.
This is going to turn into a sex tape real quick. Come fuck each other. This is fun. You guys should stay here tonight. I want to watch.
No, I will say though, when Ryan gets into like that crazy blackouts, like I can see it in his eyes, I have to stand in the middle and be like, focus, it's Peggy, look down. Because he's like looking over my head, like at the person's face. I'm like, it's me. And then he's like, what? I'm fine. I'm not going to do anything.
I don't know where a lot of things end in my life, but I do know that this relationship ends in rehab. Let's be real. These fuckers missing teeth in rehab. I mean, there's no fucking way this doesn't end with like, you guys are definitely going to both have therapists that are like, you have to say goodbye.
Well, we woke up this morning and I was like, I think we have to take a time out. I was like, I think we're going to have to like, because we had to get, for our podcast, we had to get somebody to like, reeled in because we did one podcast by ourselves and we like drank a handle of vodka and we re-listened to it. I'm like, I don't think we finished one sentence because we know each other so well. So we were just doing shorthand. So I'm like, this just sounds like 2 idiots.
Well, if you understand,
doing inside jokes.
They don't hear him. There's no mic for Ryan. So it's just, there could be no Ryan right now. We could just be talking to a wall.
There's a Ryan.
There's a Ryan. He's tall. You can't miss him.
So I woke up, today on my way here in the afternoon, I get a charge of $150. This motherfucking Uber driver is claiming that we spilled something. When they asked for the pictures, it looks like he got like a spray bottle of water and just sprayed on both sides of the, like we both peed our pants in the back.
But what's funny about it is the pictures are from daylight.
Yeah,
so it would have dried. Like, this guy's so dumb. Like, go in a parking garage, you ding dong.
So dumb.
So they got him. There's no way they're
Uber,
gonna
this is not happening. If not, then Mama's going to Lyft. And
I love when people threaten to leave the most popular business. They're like, I'm one person and hear me strong. My voice matters. They're like, no, it doesn't.
I am going broke for Uber. So no, they want my money. They want it. All $500 I have.
Did you get paid?
Yeah, no. I
I'm
didn't
just
get paid till
kidding.
Friday
We're
morning.
joking. We know each other's bank accounts and they are.
Hello.
We're abundant. We're abundant. We're abundant.
It's fun to be.
We don't say negative things. We believe in the secret. We're rich. We're rich. Isn't it crazy being rich? Oh my God. Anyway, Peggy and I know each other's families.
Yes,
that's
very
really
well.
fun. We care about each other's families.
We do.
I love your nieces and nephews. I have a nephew I love the most.
I mean, he's just the best. He's
He's
just
so
such a
cute.
dancy.
He came out jazz handsing. Peggy called me once. One of my other episodes, I was talking about it. He's jazz handsy, okay? I was just talking about it's like you can't really say that some people aren't born dancy, if you know what I mean. A little light in their feet, a little sugar in
But
their
I'm listening to the
shoes.
episode. I'm like, what best friend of hers is she talking about?
She's getting
I'm
like that
I
best
have
friend jealousy. Like,
I'm like, who is this about? I'm like, who has a nephew? And then you say jazz hands, or you say something like, oh, I just watched the mom's stories because the kid's so cute. And I'm like, oh, this is my nephew.
so
This is
funny.
about me.
He's so cute.
He's so cute. He's gonna be famous. And my sister is a stage mom already.
Oh, really?
Oh, she gets drunk with a Miller Lite, and she's like, you're nasally, lower it, pitches off. I'm like, God, we all sound like this. You can't, I mean.
He's so cute.
He's so
He's
cute.
just been so cute. I used to joke that I was going to be his girlfriend. But...
I know. He has a girlfriend, best friend. All of his friends are girls.
Oh,
He's
God.
jazzy.
He's so jazzy.
jazzy.
I don't think we're going to make it, the two of us. Me and that little cute so. We don't want to say why. But
You're not really into dancing, I'll say that much.
listen, I'm not. He can do the worm. Let's just
Yeah.
say he can do the worm. I can't do the worm.
You're not into musicals, and he's definitely going to be on Broadway.
All right, there's some questions.
Okay.
Unless, do we have more stories we need to tell? There's so many. Oh, Peggy and I used to live together in this house with the sexual deviants. Peggy, what was your car?
That was my, Rob Lowe was my green,
Winter green.
it was Chrysler
LeBaron?
Sebring.
Oh,
No,
Sebring.
Sebring.
Okay,
And
convertible.
It's a convertible.
I mean, we had some of the best times in our lives just driving. Peggy didn't drink for a second, so it wasn't drunk driving, but I cannot say anything for her now. But
no, that's
we were
why
like,
I'm sponsored by Uber, basically. I don't drink and drive.
We were
so
like-
Uber, don't fucking charge me $150. All right, keep going.
she didn't do shit. She does drink an Uber, though. Let's be real. She could, if she did not have a drink on her Uber, she didn't have a fucking drink on her. If she did, she would have spilled it.
Yeah, and I would have manned up to it.
Listen, she does stumble over her words a lot and sometimes spits a little, but it was too
But I
much.
did that sober. That was the best. Getting
Yeah.
sober and just proving to everyone, like, see, it's my mouth. It's not the drinking.
But we had like the summers in New York where we were driving across the bridge in the fucking, remember with, what's his name? Nick Nanny?
Yeah.
Remember just laughing our
Oh my
asses
God, because
off?
we would drive him up to West Hollywood. Wait, no.
West Hollywood.
Harlem. He lived in Harlem.
God, it was fun. Anyway, so,
So
beautiful,
fun.
so fun. And remember
so
when we
many good
drove to
makeouts in
Philly
that
and we
car.
were listening to,
Mariah Carey.
we would put on Spotify the Mariah Carey channel and
Yeah.
or Monica. That boy is.
Mine. I'm such a great singer.
I know both of us like, what?
Okay.
Never
That's the
mind.
extent of us singing.
But we had a lot of fun, Monica.
Yeah.
I
feel like Take It Personally. We listen to it a lot too. Like, don't take it personal. It's like a
Wait, you
lot
kind of are a good singer.
No, I can karaoke.
A little nasally though. if you
I'm a
can
little,
do
yeah,
that.
pitchy.
Carl?
Kyle's really going to be mad at me.
Carl?
Well, if she's watching now, she knows.
And so we were living there. Do you remember when the man jumped off the building? There was a guy killed himself
It
on a
almost
building.
hit my car.
He almost hit the beautiful Sebring. We'd been so upset. Top down, he just landed.
But that was
What
the
if he
first
landed
thing-
in the driver's seat like this?
Like the cloth broke
Yeah,
his
he's like,
fall.
whoop.
And I was like, actually, I saved his life.
Yeah, I saved this crazy meth addict's life.
But no, that was the best. Is Annie's like, can we just see if our car? I'm like, that can't be the first thing we ask. Was it our car that was fucked up?
Well, he was probably one of the rapists from across the street. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no way he wasn't one of the street rapists.
I mean, that block was the capital of heroin in Brooklyn.
But then also, okay, our landlord was like a dick. Did he live there or he just showed up a lot?
He showed up a lot, I think.
So he got mad at me once because I had a radiator that was I would wake up boiling. Like it would be the hottest I've ever been in my life. It was just like a sauna. It felt like Bikram yoga. And the radiator was squirting out boiling water at me. Boiling water. And everything was flooded, like everything. And I'm messy, so all my shit on the floor was just like floating. I just had things were like floating up to I would just like be on my bed and be like, oh, there's my underwear. Okay. It was floating. And so I said to him, I was like, I need you to, and he like refused to fix it. I was like, I'm waking up in hell in here. And I remember going, hell? You like my apartment? So I'm like, it's physical hell. I'm waking up, it was like boiling. He was always fighting. Remember the guy downstairs that had the baby?
Yeah.
There was a guy downstairs with a crying baby and he used to come screaming at us, but we weren't doing anything.
I walked in heels. That's what happened. I walked from your room through the walkway in heels, and he came running upstairs like,
WW.
what are you doing up here? And Annie was like, we just can't wear heels. I'm like, this is crazy.
He was so insane. It's like, you had a kid. You had a fucking baby. Yeah. You had a baby. It's not my fault. Why do you think I'm
wearing heels? I'm trying to get fucked. See you in the DMs, boys.
Oh my God. Peggy is having a downward spiral. Okay? And you guys can be having a sideways spiral if you bang her.
Did you just call my vagina sideways?
Well, I was imagining, I don't know why, side fucking? I don't know why I was imagining you like just chill.
Thank you.
I was imagining her like.
I would say that's like in the top 5 things.
Side bangs?
Yeah, once in a while.
Love a side bang, swept aside. I'm celibate though. I don't talk about sex. I'm trying to figure out who I am. You should actually try that on for a second because you obviously have a sex and love addiction. That is so obvious. I've never seen anything. No, but I just was like, I need to. What is my life about?
I have a big heart and a tiny pussy now.
Her pussy's so tight. Listen,
it's shallow.
Trust me. Your pussy's so shallow. It hates Mexicans. Anyway.
No, actually, they're perfect fit.
Oh my God, they have mediums. I know. This is what's funny about shallow vag girl. Because I was thinking, you know how guys are like, you know, our insult to guys, they have a small dick. And then guys' insult to us will be like, you have a big pussy or whatever. It's like, but guys, some guys like that. So it's like there's fetishes. There's no girl with like a little dick fetish.
I don't want a micro dick, but I don't.
Oh my God, Peggy, you're about to get so many DMs of like tragic penises. Please, if you have a tiny dick.
Oh no, please. I don't want to see the dick. I don't.
I told them to draw their penises. I want portraits.
Okay,
draw
yeah, I have that.
You guys send your dick pics, drawn dick pics, to AnneFrankFan69 at yahoo.com.
Here's why. It's the same reason like I like a shorter guy. And I just think that women are like,
she likes short, small dick guys.
They want like a tall guy.
You're a dream.
I know. How am I not married?
You should marry that bagel guy. That shorty.
You mean how many people made that joke? I got sent that DM right away. I mean, I got sent those videos right away. Just like, is this your husband?
You like shorties?
Yeah. Don't you remember?
I remember they were short. I didn't know that was your choice.
I didn't know it was my choice until eventually they're all short.
I've dated the most hideous, but if I had my choice, they would be like tall, dark, handsome. Fucking.
I don't know. Tall guys seem like. I mean, sometimes
I tell you, they got to be part from an island. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. They got to be like tan well, you know?
Yeah, they got to tan.
And not just like me because my mom just didn't use sunscreen my whole life.
Oh my God. We're going to crack. We look great for our age. We're going to crack. Something's going to happen.
Yeah.
We're very young. We're 14.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Well, like my mom has great skin, but I'm like, it's probably because she's like never fully. She has natural filler. I'm like, you gotta have a little plump face.
It is kind of true.
Gorgeous.
Well, okay, so my ex used to always tell me, I have a joke about it, but I don't go this direction, which maybe I should change the joke. But I'm always like, he always said that, like whenever we're fighting, and this is true, my last one, you guys probably know who it is, but who cares? He would always stop me and be like, you look so hot when you cry. And my joke on stage is, you look hot too because it's blurry. So I thought it was someone hotter. But the truth is, the reason they think you look hot when you cry is because it's puffy.
Yeah.
It's like filler.
Mm-hmm. Like, and it's getting hydrated. Oh, some days I don't need to moisturize because I cry so much.
Becky.
Saddest sentence
fine.
I've ever said.
No, it's not. Not even on the podcast, Becky.
Also, when Ryan and I first started texting, he'd always be like, Jesus, this is so hard to figure out what you're saying. I'm like, oh yeah, you got to meet Annie. She calls it decoding Peggy.
You have to decode it.
That's how you know you're really a good friend of mine. It's like, oh no, I know what she's saying.
Yeah, you have to think. I have to sound it out. I have to be like, all right. If I was to put this word here and this one here, you have to squint. It's like a magic eye. You got to kind of squint your eyes. You can figure it out. What else? This is so
Irish
fun.
Bitch.
All right, so we would sit in the Sebring. We come back from Mike's.
Be angry.
So angry. Peggy,
well, I was getting sober, so I just had all this pent. I had to start going to a personal trainer because I was like, I'm so angry, and you're like, yeah, you're not drinking the emotions away.
She'd like, we would just be in. I loved it, and she'd be like, sorry, and I'm like, do never apologize for this. She'd be punching her hand like, and then your waitress and job like, fuck you, it's ketchup, bitch. You're fucking ketchup, just like punching her own hand, just so fun.
I know. Annie would always be like, you're a secret meanie. Everyone thinks you're so nice. I'm like, no.
No, you are. Your heart is nice. Your core is very, very nice. You're fucking so kind. You are so nice. You're a shiny, bright, golden light. Don't let her fool you. This is low self-esteem and any other shit. She's a precious fucking angel. Ryan, am I right? She's a fucking goddamn angel. And she's
why-
Irish. She has little angels in her car and shit. Don't you have those angels in your car? Fucking, she's one of those bitches with like a little.
Yeah, because I have
No, it's
angels in my life. Is it hot in here? Woo!
It's so hot in here. Peggy, show us your tits. Anyway,
I was. They're so tiny.
this.
I got boob tats. Did I tell you this?
You got what?
I got boob tats.
You got boob tats? I was like, what's boob tats? She said boob tats so many times. I was like, that's short for boob tassels? I was like, that's so crazy.
I got
Can I see them?
I got my 2 favorite phrases.
Oh no. Let me guess. Written wrong?
Yeah.
There's the wrong ones here.
I had to have someone proofread my boobs. I was like, is this right?
What are your favorites? Yes, girl. And
No, it says the most fun. That's not real. And it's so fun when guys are like, that's not real. I'm
They're
like,
like,
yeah, that's I got one fake one. I got implants to be a big A.
big A.
A big A.
Oh my god, she's got big A's.
I got big A's.
Are yours even?
Not at all. The most
What
fun's
size?
bigger.
Oh, most fun. That's really. Wait, is that what?
That's why I did that. That's not real. The smaller one. I'm actually a B&a. Thank you, Third Love. Are you guys sponsored by them? Just
Third
kidding.
Love? I thought you were talking to like the third guy you loved, which is probably currently because she just started dating fucking 2 years ago.
Who would be my third guy? Oh, I know.
Who? Who's?
Second guy I dated that you knew.
Oh, ooh, the one that went into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Peggy didn't like her set once. Oh my god, I hate this kid.
He's
Peggy,
a very
listen,
nice kid. I like
don't
him
give
a lot.
fuck.
He is
okay.
a
Let me
wonderful,
tell you what
sweet
happened.
boy.
So they were both auditioning for to go to the Montreal Comedy Festival, which is like it's if you're a comic, it's like a coming of whatever. It's a good thing to get. Everybody wants it.
And it was callbacks.
It was callbacks. So she'd already crushed her audition, and you're under so much pressure, so it's very hard to do well in the callback.
And
the room's weird. Everyone's uncomfortable.
And everyone on the callback is like agents, so it's like already people who aren't
yeah,
there
the
to
people
laugh.
in the audience are like not real audience.
And I just watched like 4 really good comics like bomb, and I'm like,
yeah, and there's like people with like that are making all the decisions with like clipboards in the back. It's just like a bad sitch. Okay, so he had already gone up, right?
yes.
So he had gone up and he had a good set. Okay,
He was probably the first one to have a good set.
this is why it's weird when you're dating comics because there's this. But anyway, so he had a good set. So then Peggy goes up and she didn't have a bad set, but she didn't like her. It wasn't the set she wanted to have that would make her feel confident like she got the thing. She just like, I don't know if you stumbled over a line. I remember seeing it.
Yeah, I missed. I like.
It was just stressful.
It was
like,
stressful, and it just the timing was off, so I had to add another joke, and it didn't
Yeah.
hit as hard.
But
And
it was
I have
good.
a joke that I yelled pussy, and so when you bomb, and I was
Screaming pussy,
I
yeah.
was so young still. I was probably like 4 or 5 years in, but I was screaming pussy into silence, and it's like
Young
there's
pussy.
nothing more embarrassing when you're like not confident in yourself.
When you
Now I
yell
love-
pussy into a crowd and it echoes back at you because no one's laughing,
Yeah.
it does not feel good.
No, but I love doing it now. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Suck my
Pussy. Fuck my sucking dick. So anyway, so she goes into the bathroom because she's just like, when you have so much pressure on you, you just need a moment alone after something like that happens.
Also, by the way, at this point in my life, I'd already gotten sober, like 2 really tragic deaths. I took care of my sister. Like, a bad set is upsetting, but it's not like earth-shattering.
She was fine. It was fine. Like the set was good. It just wasn't. I just knew exactly how you felt.
Yeah.
And I just knew what you needed. So he's out there. He's just killed. And I think he's just having guilt that he killed, right?
Yeah.
So he's pacing outside the bathroom like, and I'm like, get over yourself. It was just, to me, it was like, just fucking handle your life. You're being weird and codependent. And like, so I'm standing out the door just waiting for you to be like ready to come out or whatever.
just shit talk.
And he's like, yes, and it'd be fine. Who gives a shit? I got Montreal and bombed that hard, way harder than that in Montreal. Like my timing was off and it was only people with things.
Yeah.
It was terrible. But anyway, so he's like, I'm going in. He's like,
I'm going
in there if you don't. And I was like, stay the fuck out of the bathroom. She's fine. She doesn't need you, you fucking idiot. So he was dead to me ever since then. But then you came out and you were fine.
Yeah. No, you came in and you were like, he's really worried. I'm like, ugh, I'm not going to deal with his emotions.
I know.
Like,
let me about
just fucking
him.
be. Let me
My ex
just.
used to do that shit, dude. He would start every time I was like upset. He would like, I caught him texting his ex-girlfriend like mean shit about me. And listen, I'm not a snooper. He was crazy. I needed to help him with some shit. He was going through a thing and I needed to help him. I found him trashing me to his ex-girlfriend so bad. And when I confronted him about it, like, and I wasn't even mad. I was just like shocked and like hurt. He started crying and was like, I can't believe I hurt you so much.
That's church guy. So the last guy I dated this summer, we broke up because he's like, I don't want you to expect anything. Then we get to his house and he starts bawling and being like, I just want to punch my head. And I was like, what? You want to punch your head? And then he's like, you don't know I have crazy thoughts. And I literally went like this. I mean, I tried to kill myself. Get over yourself. Like, what are you talking about?
You
like,
tried to kill yourself?
All right, well, let's not make it sad. Yeah, listen, we've all done stuff.
What did you do? How did you do it?
No,
What'd you do?
I took stuff and then I threw it up after. It was like one of those ones. And then I checked myself into a hospital.
Can you add like sentimental music? Oh, are you texting during your fucking suicide story?
No, I heard all of it. Yeah.
Oh my! This is honestly, Anthony, you're a monster. I'm gonna stop. I'm cutting your pay. You're getting half of $0.
Anthony's like, I think you should move to Philly and be me and Ryan's producer. You seem like you like my stories more.
He was
You have no reaction. This is why you like.
Just pay for me to live over there. And then
Nobody's paying for
it's like $11 to live there.
After this behavior.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap.
Can you put
sense, though.
sad music though when she does the
absolutely.
dun, dun, like oh my god, you can
Or just like a gif of someone doing a little violin.
What are they cutting them? They're slitting their wrist. She's like, they're doing a violin like this. Ah!
It's like a big saw, you know.
When was that? How long ago was that?
That was when I was with Sam. And I said his name. We definitely have to bleep that.
It was a girl. She's a lesbian. Anyway,
I did make out with a girl recently. Did I tell you that?
You didn't. I was offended.
Why?
I just thought maybe I'd be the one.
You just want to see my pussy, and it's upsetting.
I just don't think girls are friends until they've seen each other's pussies. You want to like compare
listen,
what you
I'll
got.
be the first one. I love sex, and I guess I love being in love, or whatever you were saying I was addicted to. God, I really
sex
am
and love
dumb.
addiction.
Yes,
You obviously have it. There's no one in this world that thinks you don't have it. It's fine.
But I am deeply Catholic, so I like to wear my shirt during sex. I'm just kidding.
Wait, my ex-boyfriend Peggy lived with me. Oh my god, I was just talking about him on my last podcast. My ex-boyfriend, truly like a monster.
I mean, and this was probably the worst time of my life. I just came back from like the worst summer of my life.
She had family tragedy. She was handling
in
it.
on me drinking champagne and watching
Peggy. That's how bad it was. We called her Peggy. We're like, it's bad. Peggy's bad. Peggy. So Peggy was drinking in her room, alone, drinking a bottle of champagne.
And my bed was on the floor, so it's like already depressing to sit on your bed on the floor.
And she was reading Nice Girls Finish Last. By the way, who drinks and reads? What a psycho. And I think she was watching Mistresses or something. She was watching some. What did you say you were watching?
I thought I was watching. You thought I was watching Scandal, but I thought I was watching like, I don't know. It was probably something like that stupid, like Grey's Anatomy. I mean, it was like really bad.
Yeah, it might have been Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, or like even probably like 90210.
So, it might have been the new one.
Yeah, like really bad.
All right, so she
or DVD of the old ones because I did have.
It wasn't that. I would have
all
remembered
the
that.
seasons.
I would have remembered that.
But then I got champagne. I was drinking out of a bottle, and you're like, "You don't even like champagne." I was like, "I just wanted to feel fancy." And as the words came out of my
feel fancy.
the words came
Peggy
out.
has the saddest thing she's ever said every 2 minutes. By the way, it's unbelievable. Like her little suicide chitter chatter was like, "Move on. Let's hear the sad stuff." I'm like, oh, you're trying to kill yourself? Boring. Let's hear your sad things.
But yeah. I also the night before had done coke off of a gun from a bartender I just met. I was like, I'd put myself in.
What place?
I would go to Legion by myself, and then I started hanging out with that one bartender, and he just pulled out a gun, and then his coke dealer would just call me all the time. I was like, I'm getting sober, please. What coke guy calls you? It was just a really fun time. That's how you know you're a fun time.
He liked those beautiful lip model lips. Everybody just wants a piece of those lips.
I can't believe you're not fully out yet. It's crazy.
I honestly am not a lesbian. I tried. I feel like it fingered homophobia into me. She was fingering me and I was like, get out of me. I'm voting for Trump. Build the wall. Get your fingers out of me. And we smoked. I remember we had for some reason we had Marlboro menthols. I was like, let's go smoke Marlboro menthols. I made her remove herself. I was like, I can't. She looked like a boy, but she didn't have a dick. I like wieners, but I'm celibate. I don't like them now. I'm week 4.
That's great.
I
I'm
haven't
really proud of
masturbated
you.
either. Peggy knows I used to masturbate a lot. But anyway, so Peggy's like in a spiral, one of her other spirals.
And I don't like fibro. So on top of it, I was like so much guilt. I'm like, I'm like doing prayers for you. Also, I'm scared that like, my whole thing is I don't understand how it works. Like, I don't like electricity by wetness. Like, I don't understand why these girls are just getting electrocuted.
Well, as a suicidal person, you should know. I like to I shove it in. I get really wet, and then I drop it in like a toaster oven. Just trying to kill myself. No, never been suicidal like this one. No, but if you are, guys, call the hotline. Anyway,
we're sponsored by suicide.
We're sponsored by don'tkillyourself.com. Brody, RIP, we miss you. Anyway. I was tightening this a bunch while you were telling me about it. Like, I'm feeling uncomfortable on this suicide talk. But
we were talking about the boyfriend.
He's a monster.
So I'm like in the worst time of my life, and
she's not doing good. She's precious.
I remembered it.
Precious.
I remember I was watching like Louis C.K. like new special, so it wasn't even like it was like a weird thing. It was just louder than normal. So I fell asleep watching like a special,
and we shared the wall,
so you could hear everything, like you masturbating at all times because he couldn't make you come, and then
he definitely couldn't.
Talk about having to wear a shirt while you fuck.
Well, no, honestly, that's why I was thinking about him because he used to. When you said that, he used to be like, "You're not passionate enough." I was like, "What are you talking about?" He was obese and yelled at me all the time. He used to throw his shoes at me when I wouldn't fuck him. I'm like, my dad had just gotten out of. My dad was in the ICU and I wouldn't fuck him. He was mad at me.
Yeah.
I was like so upset because my dad was like literally like hooked up to machines. He lived. Thank you, Papa. But so then he threw a shoe. I'm like, what's up? He goes, your dad lived. Why am I being punished? I was like, oh my God. You're so fat. Do like one sit up. Anyway, so then so
I fall asleep. I'm like newly getting sober. I'm crying every day of my life. It's just not a real good time.
But she's still like a good, like Peggy's like a good person. Like she doesn't want to hurt anyone ever, like ever. She's precious. She's my angel. She's my dear
Stop taking
friend.
my street cred away. I'll fuck you up.
Nobody thinks this is real. Everyone's like, oh my God, she's so sweet. But it's just like, she's not like, I would never be mad at her for her fucking shipping on. Like, it's just not.
You could have just come in. I'm also not one of those who just come in and you turn it off.
Check her pussy out real quick. Turn off the thing.
Kill two birds with one finger. And what? Yeah, I hate myself.
With one boning.
With one
fist.
He threw.
He was mad at her.
A pair of, I mean, I want to say 50-inch waist. I mean, huge pairs of pants.
Gigantic.
With a giant belt and probably money in the pockets against.
Well, let's just be clear. It was change.
Threw it against the door.
The belt was still on.
The belt was still on. I mean, it was so
It smacked. It was like,
loud.
it sounded like someone was shooting, like it was a shooting.
I think I woke up screaming.
She screamed. She went, what? And you're like, I'm so sorry. It was the saddest.
And you were like, and he was like, turn off the TV. And I was like, oh, okay.
Monster.
I'm like, sorry, this Louis C.K. bit is really loud. Like, it wasn't like gunfire or like
it sounded like afterwards.
Yeah.
So he told me I wasn't passionate enough too. He goes, you're not passionate enough. I go, what are you talking about? And he goes, I want you to like come home and like tear my clothes off. I'm like, and leave the undershirt? Because he always kept his shirt on. And leave your undershirt. When we broke up, I fucked him one more time and I made him shower with me. I made him take his shirt off to humiliate him.
You're so nice.
He was, listen, a monster. Made my mother weep. Monster.
You guys weren't a fit. Mm-mm.
We weren't. I had low self-esteem. I tried to break up with him too, and he cried.
Well, that's okay.
So I stayed with him.
That's what happens sometimes when you break up. You cry. Or you have breakfast wine.
Peggy's so sad. And it's fine. Peggy likes to dance. Peggy likes to sing.
Yeah.
Peggy's fun, dude.
Yeah, you put on some pop music, you forget all the dead people around you because you work at a funeral home.
Peggy's family has a funeral home. She's surrounded by ghosts.
And I lived there my whole life.
She works at it right now. It's crazy.
Maybe I was molested by a ghost.
I call Peggy all day. Peggy's getting fisted by a fucking dead old man right now. I call Peggy all day. She's like, I'm at work. I'm so sorry. I'm like, I don't care. And she's like, oh, you don't care that I'll call you back. I go, no, I don't care that you're working.
Yeah. Go outside and keep talking to me.
She's literally dealing with like people weeping over their family member at all times. I'm like, Peggy, come on.
Can you please help me file this insurance?
I need help with my insurance. She's so good at papers.
I feel like this is really making me
did good.
reevaluate my life choices.
No, you're the best.
in
Peggy's
Friends.
gonna move back to
In
Los
Friends,
Angeles.
mostly.
She's coming back. I know, Ryan.
I
right?
do find bullies everywhere I go. Not you. I was talking about Anthony. Look at him.
Yeah, Anthony. How much time are we at?
An hour.
Hell yeah.
All right, we did it. Should we answer a question? No.
Answer the question because
Let's answer one question.
You do know why you love Anthony so much. It's because he doesn't give you anything. That's like you will forever try to make him laugh. I mean, this is great.
No,
you laugh
he
for the
does
first
his own
time
stuff.
from just
Been laughing.
Anthony,
Yeah, I know.
listen, Anthony, sometimes I'm like, you have to understand Anthony. I will
love the
just
name
call you to
Anthony.
chat. I will just call you to chat. You're going to have to get off the phone. He has to have boundaries with me.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I told him, okay,
She's a chatter.
should we talk about the other day when, do you remember what happened? When I genuinely looked into your eyes and I was like, I love you. And you said it back. Do you remember that the other day when you left?
Yeah, but I was just saying it back.
It was so much.
No,
Wait, you were
really.
just saying it back?
Oh man,
It wasn't like, I didn't think it was like that. I thought it was more like you were just like.
We were,
"Hey, thanks
we had
for
a good
everything."
one. It was, but it was, okay.
well now
It was
if anybody's
like that.
dating Anthony, just know he can easily lie to you and manipulate your
He's
heartstrings.
hurtful.
And I all of a sudden I'm like, I think I have a little crush on Anthony.
Because he's
Oh my
not
God,
giving
you're
Anthony's
you just
cute.
lie and say I love you. Oh,
Anthony's
no.
cute. He's tall. He's got Haitian colored hair. His Haitian features.
I can't believe you thought
He's wearing
you were
Yeezys, by the
Haitian.
way.
Also, you do know it's so annoying that you don't have a mic.
He has a mic.
Oh.
No, I don't.
Oh, that was the
I
mic.
did earlier. Yeah, I did earlier.
Oh, sorry.
So Anthony,
Here,
yeah.
we'll close with this. I'm not fucking Haitian. Do you know what a Haitian looks like?
Yes.
Okay, she thinks I'm Haitian.
Yeah, you don't look Haitian.
Thank you.
But you definitely have something going on with the hair. Is it red?
It is red. Yeah.
And is it like a little are you Jewish?
No. I'm half Mexican, half white.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh my God, he's like hot Mexican,
I
right?
knew it. I knew there was something Latino
Isn't he hot
inside
Mexican?
of
He's
you.
like tall.
I'm so used to them being inside of me.
Definitely not.
Anthony looks short as fuck though next to Ryan. Ryan's 6'5". Anthony looks like a fucking shrimp at 6'2". It's like, get out of our house, you fucking wiener. What is this shit?
All right, what are the questions?
Who in your opinion is the shy, reserved, well-mannered comic in the comic scene, but secretly he is an absolute freak in bed? What?
What? Also, why
That
would
is
I
the
blow up
dumbest-
someone's spot like
They
that?
asked me who I'm in a genuine beef with in comedy. I was like, I don't really have a good one. I was like, maybe my ex. I don't hold grudges like that anymore, though. I did hold a grudge with him for 25 years, though.
I could name 3 beefs of yours, but I don't think we need to do that.
But do you think it's on my side or on theirs? Because I think I've been pretty chill.
Listen, there are a lot of words to describe you, Annie Letterman.
I'm
Chill
so
is
chill.
not one of them. You're the most non-chill person. You make me look chill. You can't walk down a street with you without everybody just being like, hey. It's like, I just want to go get a coffee. It's fucking 8 a.m, Annie. How do you know the fucking trashman?
You want to know how? Because I'm chill. All right. Would you rather have your nose as your pussy or your pussy as your nose? I'd be scrub-a-dub-dub and I don't want to fucking smell my puss all day.
Wait, my nose is my... So like your pussy on your face and your nose...
So then I would have no pussy. I'd have 2 noses.
Yeah, wait.
I think I'd rather have
we'll have
2
2 pussies. Yeah.
I'd rather have 2 pussies
wait,
and just
could
deal
you
with
just
it.
like... Oh man, you could just like...
Imagine if you were Asian. You could just have the mask on the whole time. And you'd look normal. When Americans have masks on, you're like, what's going on? When Asians have masks going on, you're Asian.
I would just look like I'd be picking my nose all the time. Just
Peggy,
picking
why
a
are you-
second puss.
Oh my God, Peggy, you're snotting. Would you rather shit at McDonald's with the door open or fuck a penguin? I would honestly... I shit with the door open everywhere.
I would definitely fuck a penguin.
I prefer shitting with the door
I
open.
like a
at all
short,
times.
round man. So yeah, penguin's like my
They
deal.
are birds, though. Have you ever seen a penguin? Honestly, I am going to go bananas. And last time I went to Go Bananas in Cincinnati, there's a zookeeper that works there that is like brings all the comics there. So I hung out with penguins. Have you been close to a penguin? They're birds, like they're feathers. Like you think it's like
I know. Yeah, I
like
saw Happy
dolphiny.
Feet.
I didn't see Happy Feet.
Dolphiny?
Yeah, you think they're like squishy dolphiny skin, but they're
Oh.
feathers. Okay. All right, so you'd rather fuck a penguin. You'd rather
But you know
perform
me.
bestiality than shit with the door open at a McDonald's where you're not even gonna see the people again.
Well, I don't want anyone to see me naked.
She doesn't
Except
want
for
to
this
shit at work.
penguin. Yeah, I don't want to shit at work either.
All right. Would you rather live in a car for a year again?
Hell yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
I lived in a car twice. The first time you live in a car, you're like, this is a good story for my book.
Yeah, you're like,
the
this is
second time
Jewel.
when you move back in, you're like, there's not going to be a book.
Mm-hmm.
I do that on stage and everyone laughs. And I'm sorry, I'm doing my jokes here. Why do you dye your hair?
Wait, what? It was would you rather?
Oh, sorry. Would you rather live in a car for a year, same social life, or 3 years in a mansion, no human contact, not even a TV? I'd live in a car.
100% live in a car.
I like people. I don't give a shit about things. You fucking shallow pieces of shit.
Also, what are we, fucking Sunset Boulevard, just like in a house? Nobody gets that reference.
No, I don't.
Sunset Boulevard was old film noir where she was.
Oh, Peggy went to film school. Lottie fucking die. I forgot.
It is not Lati Da. I went to Catholic school and then film school. I mean, was I educated? I don't know.
Would you rather fight 10 100-year-olds or 100 10-year-olds?
Oh, I don't know.
10 100-year-olds. I'll break their fucking old lady neck.
I feel like it'd be kind of fun to like hold them back. But then you would get like
10-year-olds are strong. Then they're low to the ground. They can fucking take you out by the knee.
I know. I just like the idea of holding someone back like that, you know?
Would you rather never masturbate again or never have sex again? Never masturbate again. I choose.
Can you guarantee these guys are making me come?
Oh wait, yeah. Because can you bring a? Because listen,
can I masturbate during
I
sex?
bring a vibrator to all my fucks. Can't trust your dicks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with masturbate.
You would give away masturbating?
No, I'd give away sex.
Another sad moment with Peggy.
Why? I have very
never
great
fuck?
friends. They didn't say it. I wouldn't make out. Sometimes fucking
I guess that's
complicates
true.
people.
You could, like, suck
I just
each
make
other's
out with
dicks.
people and then
You
I
could
just
fuck
go
each
home and
other's
actually come.
sucking
That's
dicks.
what I do most times when I have sex anyway. Learn how to fucking make girls come, dudes.
Eat anal cream pie or peg your man. I would peg my man. I don't have a man, but I would definitely try pegging.
Wait, what's the cream shit?
That's like jizz out of an asshole. Like jizz, a cream pie is jizz comes out of the butthole. I'm not eating that.
Oh, no.
I don't like.
Yeah, I just want to. I would peg someone, but I would call it something
sorry. Why are
different.
you mad at me, Ryan? Ryan just got mad.
I would call it Annie.
He said anal. No, it's anal cream pie. He said that, yeah. What?
If I pegged the person, I'd call it Annie. Yo, I'm going
They
to
call me
Annie this
Peg Bundy.
bitch.
Yeah, I know. You're a Peggy.
Yeah.
She's a Peggy bitch. All
Welcome
right.
to the podcast.
How do you feel about microwaving oven heatable? You stupid piece of shit. Whoever the fuck wrote that.
What does
You
that mean?
Stupid piece of shit.
I
They
love
just asked a
microwave
dumb
popcorn.
question.
I
Me
love
too.
microwave popcorn and red wine.
Why doesn't old peggers hit me back in the DMs? I thought you never get DM'd.
Who? Oh, yeah, you're a fucking psycho and he got my number. That's why.
Ew, how'd he get your number?
I don't know, fucking psycho. And I woke up and he was like, I woke up to a text that was like, did I see the famous Peggy at this bar in Fishtown, like right by Ryan's house? And I was like, who did we see? And he was like, I don't think we saw anyone. Then the guy gets back to me. I'm like, dude, I don't even answer you on Instagram. How the fuck did you get my number?
I hate when people get my number.
Also, his DMs are really boring. It's like 2:00 in the morning. It's just like, how's my comedy crush? And I'm like, all right, be creative,
It's
motherfucker.
annoying.
Also,
You
have a better
crush, it's not
fucking.
requited. Move on.
Okay, that is the only. Okay, I do get that guy. I get dorks who DM me.
Be cooler. My DMs did get better after Rogan. I told him he feng shuied my DMs.
Oh,
like
good.
they did get better, but they are never good. That good.
No, I just want to feel validated.
Lick peanut butter off your father's feet or double penetrate Trump and Jordan Peterson. I like Jordan Peterson.
I don't know who Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson's fucking cool. People really like.
I
he's
hate
not like Trump
feet,
at all.
and I respect my father, so I'll double team Trump.
She's down. How long is the average clit? I don't fucking know. I'm not a lesbo.
What the fuck? We don't measure it. We're
I
not
don't have, like, a
obsessed
long
with that
clit.
shit.
But
I
my
don't-
friend
I feel
did
like
tell me
that's
that he had
that's
one that he felt like he
actually-
had to jerk off once.
Wow, what's the average clit size, Ryan?
Oh yeah, Ryan fucks.
I mean, average. I feel like they're all almost the same size.
They're all little beans.
Couple millimeters.
It's like a little black bean.
Can't go by inches.
So rude.
Yeah. How about you? What did you do? You? I feel like you're into a long clitted lady.
Definitely not.
Whoa, judgy.
It's not her fault.
A fat plate.
I like to duct tape my clit back when I fuck. I duct tape it up. My mom's she loves Japanese culture, so she bound my pussy when I was little.
No, she also is just abusive. See, you're sad too.
Of course. I'm sad, but I'm happy. Actually, I'm actually very happy.
No, I know. You're team cocky.
Team cocky, bitches. You're team cocky too.
But I'm team cocky.
Oh my God. All right. Oh, they asked me this other one. I'm going to ask you this. No, I already know the answer to that. Would you rather have penises for toes or have a toe for a penis? We don't have dicks.
But I kind of would like to have 10 little penises.
Walking around on your dicks. They're so sensitive though.
Would they all be able to jizz?
Your foreskin would get caught.
Or would it be like,
they're uncircumcised.
I'd have to get bigger size shoe because it's just be filled in like, it's like, when you get your feet.
Oh my God, you have to get aqua socks.
Yeah. When you go to a spa and they wrap your feet and then they do the like saran wrap over it.
You were molested. That never happens.
No.
And then they jizz on them? Oh my God, Peggy.
They put like that stuff to make like your feet really soft and then they wrap it with saran wrap and then you have to walk and it's like goo, goo, goo.
Oh yeah, when you go with
sorry.
wet, if it's wet, then they put oil on it and they wrap it and then it is squishy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does feel a little squishy feeted. Anyway,
Sounds
we gotta wrap
good.
this up. This is Meanspiration episode, whatever the fuck. Tell your mom I said hi. This is Peggy O'Leary. Follow her on Instagram. Tell your handle. Well, actually, we're gonna put it, but tell it anyway.
Yeah, and also listen to me and Ryan's podcast, Lovable Monsters.
Lovable Monsters.
We just have a couple episodes out and you can really learn all of the trials and tribulations of my alcoholic sex life. Yeah, so Lovable Monsters, and then I'm at Aunt Peggy.
At Aunt Peggy. Is there a period in there?
It's Aunt_Peggy-O.
I mean, you just didn't even say it right.
I know.
Like
You can also just Google Peggy O'Leary. It comes up. You're not the only one Googleable.
Nobody said that, and you said Googleable. Nobody said that, and nobody said Googleable.
Sometimes I know the weird words.
You said it like it was
wrong.
Lunchable, which I bet you fucking loved Lunchables. There's no way you weren't a little white trash Lunchable eater.
I mean,
This bitch
there
was
is
Lunchable in your
not
ass
a lot
up.
of white trash food that I didn't consume into my mouth, okay?
Now you know how I feel.
Arizona
about
iced tea, Funyuns, fucking now and later. But then you gotta
Avery's eggs, Funyuns, Shorty, a meatball shorty,
chicken parm, yeah, with Prev, huh?
With Prev. Okay.
Also, if you're ever in Philly, I run a show there at Manny Brown's on South Street, baby.
Yeah, Peggy's in the fucking Philly scene for a little bit. Then we're getting her back in LA. Ryan Foster at
Ryan L Foster _ Just
Anthony Pacheco.
You're gonna follow him just for the pictures of his own stupid face, but you'll do me
There's
for the
no
content.
women
You'll do
watching
me
this.
for the content.
If there's women watching this, please DM me some questions and shit. It's like a sea of dicks. Like,
yeah,
I'm
but
here for
send
the
me your
girls.
sea of dicks.
I love women. All right,
You
guys.
do. I love you, Annie.
I do. Subscribe to the podcast.
Anthony's the
Turn it
best.
off. Subscribe to the podcast. Leave comments, good ones, 5 stars. Help. Let's do this. All right, thanks, guys. Peace out, bitch.